Welcome back to Flipping Clean Mama. Today we are going to transform this dresser. I bought this dresser in a neighboring town for $40. So stay tuned and see how we transform it. Welcome to Flipping Clean Mama. My name's Larissa, and I am a stay-at-home homeschooling mom who loves to transform vintage furniture on the side. I hope you'll join me every other Sunday and watch as I transform old, outdated furniture into something beautiful. Come learn along with me. I am so glad to have you here today. Alright, let's get started. And as always, the first step is to clean. I'm just using a dish detergent today to clean and then rinsing off with plain water. It's important to clean your pieces so that the paint will adhere correctly. Taking the drawers out and labeling them all so I know where they go. And then removing the hardware before I clean the drawers. This hardware has 4 screws because there are 2 pieces to this hardware. I am going to reuse the original hardware, but I am going to freshen it up a bit. And here you will see a picture of the original hardware. And then I'm going to continue cleaning. And just check out that dirty water. This is why it is so important to clean. This dresser does look like it's been wet once. A lot of the particle board on the bottom was warped, especially on the front piece. So we are unscrewing that front piece and taking it off. It was mainly just decorative. I was going to replace it, but it looked good without it. And now I'm just sanding down the hardware so I can restain them a different color. I'm staining the drawers and the hardware in Minwax's Honey. Just applying it with a rag, letting it sit a few minutes and wiping it back. I had filled a few places on the top of the dresser. Now I'm scuff sanding with a 220 grit over the whole dresser. You want to scuff sand so your paint can adhere better, especially when using an all-in-one paint. Where there was some damage on the bottom, I did go over it with Bondo and wood filler. I did pick up the wrong kind of Bondo because our Walmart didn't have the one I wanted, so this one was a little hard to work with and not really meant for this, but it did end up working. Here comes my little helper. Today I'll be using Fusion mineral paint in coal black. This is my first time using Fusion. I've watched many other artists use this, and it was a really nice paint. It went on smoothly, and I had 0 issues with it. Fusion does have that built-in primer and top coat. It's an all-in-one paint. And I'm using my Zebra 2-inch angled brush. I'm top coating the wood drawers with Varathane's clear coat and satin. Again, using that zebra 2-inch brush. Now on to the hardware. I'm going to clean up this old hardware. And so I'm using vinegar and water and boiling it in a pan and adding the hardware in for a few minutes, taking them out and scrubbing them with steel wool. This will really polish up your hardware. Now I'm just sanding the Bondo smooth. Even though Fusion has a primer in it, I did prime this piece with Ben Zinzer's shellac-based primer, and here I am just sanding the primer down before I paint. I didn't have footage of me priming the piece. And here comes the first coat of paint.
Hey darling, can I tell you what's been on my mind? Sick and tired of the 9 to 5 in the city life. Hey darling, we could get out of town, see the beautiful world around, wanna see it now. Pack our bags and get in that car, leave a little note and we'll drive real far. Let's get out, we can leave this city, let's drive to the open air. Yeah, the countryside is so pretty, with the wind blowing in your hair. We can look back someday, baby, don't you understand that we only get one life? I wanna make it count, honey, come on now and take my hand. Hey darling, I love it when it's me and you, on the road with a couple of tunes in a car for two. Hey darling, you know we're gonna have a really good time, driving in the middle of the night when the stars are bright. Pack our bags and get in that car, leave a little note and we'll drive real far. Let's get out, we can leave this city, let's drive to the open air. Yeah, the countryside is so pretty, with the wind blowing in your hair. We can look back someday, baby, don't you understand that we only get one life? I wanna make it count, honey, come on now and take my hand. Let's get out, we can leave this city, let's drive to the open air. Yeah, the countryside is so.
I did spray paint the hardware with Rust-Oleum Gold, and then top coated the hardware and the wood with gloss enamel. Here I'm using Howard's Feed and Wax to freshen up the drawers and give them a good drink. It really improves the look of the wood, in my opinion. Mr. Flipping Clean Mama is removing the back piece, and we are going to get a new piece instead. I cut out the ruined veneer and filled it with wood filler, and I'm just sanding it smooth here, and then I will paint over it. I thought it was flat enough the first time, but it wasn't. That's why I'd already painted there. And here's the finished drawer with the first piece of hardware on. Even though Fusion has a top coat in it, I decided to add some extra protection using Howard's Feed and Wax to top coat the whole piece as well. Plus, Howard's Feed and Wax smells super good, like oranges. So it's a win-win. And here's a slide of the numbers. And without further ado, ta-da! Here it is. Hey everyone, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you liked this dresser makeover. Let me know in the comments what you guys liked, and make sure to give me a thumbs up as well. That would be wonderful. And if you haven't joined me along for my furniture flipping adventure, I hope that you will subscribe. Thank you to all my subscribers, all the helpful comments you guys give and positivity. I really appreciate it so much. All right, thanks again for joining today. I'll see you in 2 weeks.